Alright guys, today we are back with another EVE Online video. Today we are going to be talking about jump clones, what they are, how they work, and how to use them. Anyway, I'm going to get straight to the point here and just show you real quick how to use them and why you'd want to use them. So here you can see right here, if I click on my character sheet, I have a clone. I have 3 clones in Amarr, okay, and I'll get around to talking about why I have 3 different ones. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and jump to one of them. And mind you, I am in perimeter, okay? And if we go to the star map here, and we type in Amarr, and let's just say we're going to go to this system. Okay, it's going to be 13 jumps. Okay, so we are 13 jumps away from Amarr. Pretty far, as you can see, okay? So with these jump clones, we can jump from perimeter to Amarr in our capsule. So as you can see, we are just in our capsule right here. And I'm going to go ahead and jump to this clone. Click jump. The payment is 10 ISK, pretty cheap. And now we're going to go from perimeter to Amarr. Crazy, huh? Instantly. Obviously, you're in a pod, so you can't carry anything with you. It's just yourself. But it definitely speeds up the time it takes you to get from one point of the galaxy to the other. So there's a lot of reasons you want to use this. Say you're out in nullsec, and you are way the heck over here in, I don't know, in Stain or something, or whatever. You want to get to Jedha? Well, that's okay. Just have a clone in Jedha, and you can jump from Stain to Jedha, provided there is a clone bay in the station or structure that you are jumping from, okay? There's some downsides to clones, okay? So with cloning, there's a cooldown. So I can't jump again for 19 hours and 59 minutes, so 20 hours, basically. So I can jump once every 20 hours. Now, that jump time is affected by a skill, and that skill is infomorph synchronizing. Okay, each skill level that you train in that skill will bring that amount down. I think I'm a level 3, so yeah. With that being said, you can have a certain amount of clones. Okay, so I have, let's check right here. Let's go infomorph. I have Infomorph Psychology level 3. I'm training level 4, and each level allows you to jump allows one jump clone per level. Okay, so I have 3 clones plus myself. So technically, you have 4. You're always in one clone, but with each skill, you can have another clone. So at the end, when you train to level 5, you could have 6 clones, effectively 5 to jump from 1 that you're always in. Okay. Another reason you'd want to have jump clones is because you can put different implants in certain clones, okay? For instance, I have this this Gunslinger Surgical Strike implant, and it is basically 1% bonus to all turret damages, okay? I'm not in that clone. This is a clone that I can jump to, and it's also in this station as well. It tells you which stations your clones are sitting in, okay? What's cool about having jump clones is you could put a whole different set of implants and stuff like that in specific clones. So you could have a specific clone for mining, for ratting, all kinds of stuff. So to install a jump clone, you'll just go to the specific station that you want to install it in and click on the clone bay, and this will pop up. And this button right here, install clone, will be available to you. Since I have the maximum number of clones, I do not have that option. But this is also the place where you can jump and rename them or destroy them if you so choose to do. So, yes. One thing to think about is if you're doing a lot of dangerous stuff, you might want to have a throwaway clone, okay? Clone that just doesn't have any implants at all. As you can see, I have quite a few clones that don't have implants. I've just been playing around with them. So if you're going to go do some dangerous stuff, maybe have a clone that has very cheap implants or or none at all, because we all know that these implants can get up to be, they can be very expensive. What I use jump clones for a lot is travel, which is probably what most people think about first. So I jump from Amarr to Perimeter every 20 hours. I can do that if I choose to. Okay. What's cool about this specific clone is he is in a Citadel. Okay. You can jump from NPC stations to Citadels as long as that Citadel has a cloning bay. Okay. And obviously this NPC station does have a cloning bay. So as long as both locations have cloning bays, you are good to go. What's interesting is you can find stations or structures that have cloning bays. So if you go to your little Neocom menu up here, you go down to Utilities, Structure Browser, okay? And we're going to do structure type. We're going to leave that alone. We're going to do service filter. We're going to make sure clone bay is clicked. Actually, we're going to select all and then deselect all and do clone bay. Easy to find. Okay. So this shows you all your clone or all your structures that have clone bays that are available to you. It also tells you the jump clone installation cost. Okay. So if you wanted to put one in the Ashab mini market, it's going to be 500,000 ISK. Okay. Each time you jump to that clone, you're going to have a cost as well, and that depends on what the structure owner charges. The one in Perimeter only cost me 10 ISK. Okay, this NPC station in Amarr, the main trade hub in Amarr, for me to jump out of it, it costs me 900,000 ISK. So it kind of just it's what it's set to. It's still a pretty fair trade considering you skip all that time having to fly to that location, as well as possibly getting ganked or destroyed in the process. So like I said, you can't carry anything, but you can get to a location very quickly if you just need to get there, check some orders, do something else, maybe hang out with a different set of friends, whatever. You can also use jump clones to jump into wormhole space if you have a structure out there. Okay, there's a lot of possibilities with this. If you have a structure with a cloning bay, you can jump from Empire space like Amarr or Jedha or wherever into that structure and then out of it after 20 hours is elapsed. So let's talk about these skills that are involved. I talked about them a little bit, but we're going to go into a little more detail here. So if we type in Infomorph, so the two that are involved are the Infomorph Psychology, which this one allows you to have a jump clone per level, one more jump clone per level, and then the Infomorph Synchronization or Synchronizing allows you to reduce the time it takes to be able to jump once again. Okay, pretty simple. The first level or two is pretty quick to train. Obviously, level 5 is going to be a little over a week, but that's pretty typical for level 4s and level 5s in the skill tree. One last thing that's kind of cool about jump clones is you can jump to specific ships. Okay, now there's only, as far as I know, 2 different ships. So one of the ships that you can jump into is the Rorqual. So say you have a friend out in space, he's mining with his buddies, and you're out in Jedha and he's out in Nullsec or something. Okay, you want to join them. You want to go mine and hang out with them on the Saturday afternoon. Okay, that's cool. Well, it'd be pretty awesome if you could just jump right to them, right? Well, you can. So if this guy has this thing out in space and you have a clone set up in there, you can jump right to it. Pretty snazzy. Okay, one other type of ship that you can jump to is a Titan. So Titans have the ability to have cloning vat bays. As you can see, maximum jump clones, it can hold 6. With that being said, that is pretty much all you need to know with jump clones. They're cool. They work great. You got to use them sparingly because of the cooldown. But it's pretty nice to be able to jump from one side of the galaxy to the other to just speed up the process as you play EVE Online. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. It would help immensely. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.